Hi everyone, welcome to the most awaited video on TCS NQT 2024 Numerical Ability Question Answers. So in this video we are going to discuss around 9 to 11 questions based on the numerical ability section in TCS NQT, which are very important questions I have picked, and those are very really helpful in your examination. So don't skip this video watch till the end and try to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let's get started without any further delay. And guys, before going to start, I would like to give you the update. So whatever the TCS update you need to get, we'll always keep posting on all our social media handles so that you will never miss any update about the TCS. So the information of TCS first you need to get while you are preparing for the TCS NQT, right? So try to follow all Instagram handles, which is LinkedIn, description of the video, and WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn, and Telegram channels for our mutual communication. For example, if you have any doubts related to TCS or anything, you can connect us through WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn, and Telegram. And all the updates we will update in Instagram pages. So please follow the corresponding page of TCS we mentioned in the below of the description. So never miss this. And please try to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Why? Because we are giving the giveaway on this TCS occasion. So once I will give you either any type of one quiz question in the end of the video. So you need to answer that question, or you need to comment or suggest something, and we will pick the top 3 commenters randomly, and we will give some giveaway, which is nothing but we will freely give our Prep Insta Prime. So people who don't know about the Prep Insta Prime, we will talk about in between. So let's start with our first question without any further delay, right? So again, I'm telling you in the beginning of the video itself. So simply who are looking for practice the questions. So try to pause the video. Why? Because it's a recorded lecture, right? So you can pause the video and try the question on your own and see the pattern or see the formulas you are using for the particular problem, and how I am approaching towards the problem. Compare the both and you can see the differences and better methods and everything, so that you can upgrade bit and you can attempt more number of problems in the less time. Why? Because TCS is giving very less time, approximately 45 seconds to 60 seconds you need to complete a problem, right? So better efficient methods you need to learn. So this is my suggestion. Any video or any aptitude or logical reasoning or coding related, just pause the video, first practice on your own, then look at the solution. It will increase your efficiency, right? So let's get started without any further delay. So here is the first question. A dealer in a stationery items purchased 20 dozens of pen from the wholesale market and sold them at the cost of 250 pence. What is his profit or loss percentage? So first you need to thought about it, whether he will get the loss or the profit. So whoever will get this profit or loss concept, they can easily do this problem. Just look at here. 20 dozens. For example, 20 dozen means 12. So 20 dozens means 20 into 12, 240 pence. So he purchased 240 pence. But just look at here. And sold them at a cost of 240 pence. So the cost price of 250 pence is equal to the selling price of 240 pence. This is the equation you need to create. Just look at here how I created the explanation. See, 240 pence were there, but he is selling at, so these 240 pence are selling at, which is nothing but is equal to 250 pence cost price. So 250 pence cost price equal to 240 pence selling price. So just look at here. What happened? I invested some amount on 250 pence, but I got them back by selling only 240 pence. So I left with 10 pence, right? Imagine like this. I left with 10 pence. For example, I have invested 250 pence cost. I got the money just by selling 240 pence, such that I left with 10 pence, right? That is called profit. So simply the profit is our case, right? So then what is the formula? Simple formula for this type of problems. Very simple. Just by heart this concept or whatever, or remember anything. This formula is very simple and important. Just simple thing is, take the difference of items. So here 240 items, here 250 items. Difference of the items. So difference of the items is 10 divided by items on selling side. That's it. Difference of the items divided by selling side items. Selling side items is nothing but 240. And in order to convert into percentage, what we have to do? Into 100. So whether it may be simple or difficult, you felt like why I have took this. It includes a lot of theory behind it, but we don't require that. Once you created the equation, remember for this type of problems or model problems, the difference of the items divided by the selling price side items. That's it. 0, 0 got cancelled. And I can say 4 will cancel this 6 times and 4 will cancel this 25 times. So 25 by 6 profit. So I can cancel the losses. So why 4% is given? You know why? Why? Because people intentionally do some mistakes. For example, some people who overlook the formula or who forgot the formula, 10 by 250 they will do into 100, which is nothing but 0, 0 cancel, 25 will cancel this 4 times. So 4% profit also given. So the examiner will set the paper like that in a which way that if the student do it in wrong way also, he will get the answer. The answer will be in the option. So this is how you need to overcome the errors also. Remember, number of items by always denominator is cost selling price side of items. That's it. Okay. I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, please comment me in the below of this video. Definitely, I will explain you guys, or our mentors will reply in the comment section itself. So we are always here to help you, right? So just look into the next problem. In an examination, the marks scored by A are 20% more than the marks obtained by the B, who has scored 25% less than the C. So let's see, A is depending on B and B is depending on C. Okay, dependent variable, we will talk about it. If C contains 360 marks, what is the percentage marks obtained by A if the full marks obtained by the exam are 500? Okay, cool. Just look at it guys, whenever I have this type of problems in terms of percentages, I will never go with the actual problem. Okay, always I will start with 100. So see here, we have a 3 variables A, B, C. So this will comes by practice of the different problems in percentages actually. So you need to get that logic. So whenever A is depending on B and B is depending on C, so all the root origin is C. So I am treating C as a 100. C, B is scored 25% less than. What is meant by less than? If C scored 100 marks, 25% less means 25 marks less. So B will score only 75 marks. Next, A is 20% marks more. 20% means 10% is 7.5 and 20% will be 15. So 15 extra means 75 plus 15. So I am just to explain you I written, but I won't write in the examination. So 10% is 7.5, 20% is 15. So add 15 to 75, it will get 90. Okay, cool. Now the actual question, how to solve the actual question from this reference, which is nothing but I will tell you in a simple way. If C got 360 marks, with which number I have to multiply the 100? In order to get 360, with which number I have to multiply? Which is nothing but 3.6, right? So B also will change as 3.6 and A will also change as 3.6. So A value is 90 into 3.6. So you don't have to start with 360 and calculating 25% of 360 will take a lot of time. And again 20% of the resultant again it will take a lot of time. So that I have simplified the calculation by taking the 100. This is the approach you need to learn, right? This is how you need to do the aptitude questions, right? So A value is this. But they are not asking A value. They are asking about percentage value when compared with the 500. So all we need to do is divide by 500 into 100. So here also you can use either online virtual calculator, but it will take bit time. So even I will say in a simple way you can do the problems if you have a logical thinking. See, Simply I won't do anything. I will erase the zeros and see what I am doing. I will do 36. So 9 into 36. It's very easy. Whenever you see 9 times, you have to immediately remember 10 minus 1 times. 10 times is 360. I have written here. And minus 1 time. So immediately you have to think 60 minus 36. 24. So answer is 324. Sir, we have to do divide by 5. It is also complex. Divide by 5 is not complex. Actually, see, 9 into 36 is very simple. 360 minus 36. Simple imagination. 60 minus 36, 24. 324. Over. Divide by 5 is always easy, which is nothing but 5 will be written as 10 by 2, right? So, 2 will be reciprocal. It will go to the numerator part. So, into 2. And divide by 10 means 1 decimal value, right? So, multiplying with 2 is damn easy. 32.4 is nothing but 64.8. So, answer B is correct. So, here I am not explaining the theoretical concept or the formula. Even I am explaining the how you can go with simple calculation path. This is how you need to score more number of questions by solving in a less time in the examination. Okay. I hope everyone understood this. So if you guys feeling like I'm going a bit fast, you can reduce the speed of the YouTube videos, or if you feel like I'm explaining too much slow, you can speed up the video and you know how to watch the video phase based on your requirement, right? So yes, just look into the next problem. Just look at here, guys. Raka covers a certain distance by car. Had she moved 5 kilometers faster, she would have taken 30 minutes less time over less time to cover the distance. If she had moved 2 kilometers slower, she would taken 40 minutes more time to cover the distance. Find the distance in kilometers. So this is a very static and straight away question from the time speed distance. The distance will be always constant. See, this is the case study, guys, actually. So based on this particular case, you need to use some set of formulas. Why? Because the people who don't know about the uses of the formulas, they will always end up with a huge calculation. Trust me, they will never solve this problem within the time. But I will tell you the pure shortcut for this, don't worry. So when the distance is constant, what they will say is, if the speed is increased, the time will be reduced. And if the time is reduced, speed is decreased, then the time will be increased. They will say like extra time he took or less time he took, like this he will say, right? So for this type of problems, remember you need to use one formula. That is, whenever the relative speeds are different or speeds are different, the distance is always constant. So the formula is distance is equal to speeds are varying, right? So distance equal to speed into time. So in terms of speed, you have to write S1 S2 divided by S1 difference with S2. So difference means you know, right? Always a positive value and into T. So remember this formula, it's more than enough, our problem will be completed in a smart way. If you see any online explanation or any online resources, you will see huge explanation of this problem and creating two equations and solving those two equations to get the variables, and it will take a lot of time. But if you remember this shortcut formula, it is damn easy to calculate these problems. I will tell you how. Which is nothing but, tell me guys, Raka is covering the same distance in the first condition. And the second condition also, she is covering the same distance. Distance is constant, right? In the first case and second case. So, the first case, I will use this formula, which is nothing but S1, S2R, which is nothing but her normal speed is, I will always say as S. So, in the first case, she moved 5 kilometers faster means S plus 5 kilometers, right? Plus, right? So, simply write that S into S plus 5 divided by S and S plus 5 difference is how much? Simply 5, right? 5 into this time is nothing but not actual time. It is nothing but the extra or less time they have taken. So, here they have taken 30 minutes less. So, directly kept 30. Here in this, these are kilometer per hour, right? So 30 means it is minutes. So you have to convert into hours. divide by 60. Okay, I have written one-sided equation. What is the second case? Second case is if she moved 2 kilometers slower. So actual speed is yes. Now she is moving 2 kilometers less. So divide by s and s minus 2 difference is nothing but 2 into she took 40 minutes more. So 40 divided by 60. So in the first case and the second case, she covered the same distance. Same distance means both are same. So you need to remember the first formula, or you need to able to create this second equation. Whoever able to create the second equation, trust me, the problem is completed. 50% is over. Just you need to cancel. And cancellation is also damn easy. So yes, 2 will cancel this 2 times. I hope nothing else left. So 3s plus 15 is equal to 5 will go other side, 5 2s are 10, 10s minus 20. So here difference is 7s is equal to opposite signs will be added, so 35. So s is equal to 5. See how simply we calculated s value. If I know speed, can I know the distance or not? Yes, we will know. Why? Because if I substitute s value in this, it will be equal to distance d, right? So substitute the value. See here 5 into 10 divided by 5 into 30 by 60. So it is 1 by 2. 5 got cancelled. 2 will cancel this 5 times. So distance is also 5. So distance is 5. See how simply within 3-4 steps we completed the solution. First step, who know this formula, they can easily calculate the s value. Who know the s value, they can also directly solve the d value. This is type of practice you need, guys. Actually, each and every model of every concept will have a dedicated formulas and some have common formulas also. 50% of the aptitude is a common formulas and remaining 50% is dedicated model formulas. So if you know those differentiations, aptitude is damaged. Okay. I hope you are understanding everything. Please let me know in the description of the video if you have any doubts, if you got any mistakes, or if you need to give any suggestions, you can give us. So just look into the next problem. Again, I am telling you, please try to pause the video and solve it on your own first, then look into the solution. So let's see. After replacing an old man by a new member, it was found that the average age of 5 members of a club is same as the 3 years ago. What is the difference between ages of the replaced to the new member? The averages replacement concept. So whenever we are reading the problem, we need to guess that. So it is average concept and sub case or sub topic is nothing but simply replacing. Whenever we are replacing, this is the approach we need to follow. Whoever know this concept, they can very quickly do the problem. See, very simple. 5 members club, 5 members average is X, I am assuming. Okay. And one person left the group and one person joined the group. So group strength will never change, right? So 5 people. But the person who left and person who entered, if their ages are equal, average also will never change. Remember this logic. Okay. But what they are saying, because of the person left and person joined, the club age is changed to 3 years ago. 3 years ago means, tell me, can I say this? Every person is decreased by 3. So average also decreased by 3. So 3 years ago means the age become x minus 3. Age is decreased or increased? Decreased, right? So how much? 3 years each person. The average decreased means the same amount will be decreased from each of the person. So this is the way you need to approach for this type of problems. So how many members are there? 5 members. So 3 years each and 5 members. So total 15 years is the age difference between these two candidates. That's why this 15 years difference came. So answer C is correct. This is how you need to do the problems, guys. So many people will do this type of problems like equation creation. If you got any logical errors or if you got any type of calculation errors, you will end up with the wrong answers. But whoever have a smart way to do the problems, who know already these models, who are practiced earlier, frankly I'm telling you, without pen and paper, they will read the question and one person just replaced. So 3 years got reduced. So how many members are there in the group? 5. 3 into 5. Answer 15. That's it. He will read the question. He will recall the data or the lecture we did taken to the our prime members, and directly they will use 3 into 5 is the answer 15. Hardly 2 seconds after reading the data, right? So this will all comes by only practice, guys. So please try to practice more problems. And I will tell you where to practice also, don't worry. So just look into the next problem. Mr. Ramu invested 9,000 rupees at a certain rate of interest compounded annually for 3 years. If it is amounts to 10,890 at the end of the second year, what will be the interest for the third year? Okay. So principal amount P is given and after 2 years the amount is given. Guys, for the compound interest, what is the 2 years amount? P into 1 plus R by 100 whole square, right? So P value here we know, which is nothing but 9,000, and R value we don't know, right? And this is amounts to 10,890. So 0 got cancelled. It will go to the other side. 1 plus R by 100 whole square is equal to 1,089 divided by 900. And so first we need to find the R value in order to get the next year interest, right? So that's why we took this 2 years compound interest formula and equal it to the amount, and we know already ultimately R need to find. So many people will do that. 1 plus R by 100 whole square, they will expand. It is a wrong approach. Remember always, if our left hand side we have any square terms or anything in aptitude, the right hand side you need to make it as a square so that you can easily do the problems. And if I see here 9 is there, and in the numerator also 1 plus 8 plus 9, which is a 18. So it is also a 9 multiple. So 9 divisibility rule is sum of the digits need to divide by 9, right? So this will also cancel 9 and this will also cancel 9. So answer is 100 times. So which I can write as 10 square, right? Simple. Next, cancel this. 9 one time, remainder is 18 two times, remainder is 9 one time. 121 is 11 square. So I can write 10 by 11 whole, 11 by 10 whole square got cancelled. See, simple logic. All you need to think about all these cases. Okay. So 1 plus R by 100, it's very easy. 1 plus R by 100 is equal to 11 by 10 is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 10, right? See how simple we are doing. 1 got cancelled, 0 got cancelled. That implies R by 10 is equal to 1. That R is equal to 10%. So the rate of interest is simply 10%. So the approach is very important, calculation approach. If you start expanding this 1 plus R by 100 whole square, it will take a lot of time for you, right? Next, what will be the interest of the third year? The compound interest is nothing but interest of the previous year total amount, right? So the total amount here, the total amount at the end of 2 years is 10,890 already given. So next year interest will be 10% on this, which is nothing but 1,089. So answer is option C. We don't have to worry about anything. So compound interest means on present amount. Okay. So in order to get all these things, guys, again I am suggesting you, if you are our prime subscriber, they know about it. Each and every category we will specially explain about in a smart way. So if you want to start your preparation for the TCS, this is the right time to take our preparation prime subscription, which is nothing but, again I would like to tell you this, guys. Just look at here, with one subscription you will get all your needs for not even TCS, for any type of examination you can prepare all the things. Around we have a 200 plus courses embedded in a single subscription. That is, once you purchase all these courses, you will get for under one subscription and you can prepare for anything. For example, data science, AWS, C++, Java, Python, DSA, competitive coding, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and cloud computing. And also you can go with company specific like TCS NQT, Wipro, Cisco, and a lot of companies dashboards were there. You can see on the inside our preparation prime. like ethical hacking, DBMS, operating system, and Amazon company specific courses. And these are very important for the even TCS as well. Why? Because during this interview process, TCS will ask these type of all the things very well, and they're also looking for upskilled persons, right? So all these courses will definitely help you. And even I would like to show you guys what is our Premier Prime and how it will. If you took one subscription, you will get around 200 plus courses access, right? For example, see whatever I'm continuing, I can watch here. And for example, popular skills like data science, data analytics, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, data analytics, and everything. And if you want to go with full stack development, you can watch, start learning from here in the Mern stack, or which is about front end on Node.js, HTML, CSS. All courses are embedded here. Or if you want to learn any popular programming languages, which is nothing but about any four pillars of any programming language, those are C, C++, Java, Python. You can learn any one of it and you can start your technical career, right? So if you want to go with advanced level, you can start with basic, intermediate, and cooperative coding and data structures in the programming language. You will love to do that. Okay. And also, if you want to learn the aptitude, is one of the cool and important thing to clear any type of written test, right? Before going to the interview or to prove yourself, you need to clear the aptitude round, right? So, in order to clear the aptitude round, our courses are best in the market easily. So, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal, data interpretation, visual reasoning, and cryptographic, essay writing, game-based aptitude, psychometry, all the aptitude required for the different companies we have embedded here. For example, sir, I don't want to prepare for everything. I would like to go to TCS NQT directly. Then I suggest you guys go to our company's section and you can directly watch the TCS NQT or Ninja or Digital or Prime level courses. Directly we have embedded in the TCS NQT so that you can start learning for the different companies as well. See TCS Digital. Based on your level, you have to go with the TCS company dashboards. So in this TCS preparation crash course, including the Python Prime subscription, you will get 200 plus hours of courses content and aptitude and logical and verbal, 10 plus mock tests and 300 plus topic wise mocks and previous year questions and coding and interview preparation. All the things you will get if you take our Premier Prime subscription, and the YouTube is our coupon code. Use it to get the maximum discount presently running over there, right? So all the details we have given in the description of the video. And people who want to see the quality of our videos, here is the videos we are going to you are going to see in the Prime, which is nothing but all the animated oriented and really very engaging videos. So you will easily learn the concepts and we will tell you in a very smart way also, right? So these are the screenshots. So let's get back to the questions and let's start diving into the remaining questions. And again, I'm telling you, try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first. Then we will look into the explanation. 8 kgs of alloy X is mixed with 50 kgs of alloy Y. If the alloy X has a lead and a copper in the ratio 3:7 and Y has a lead and copper in the ratio 7:3, what is the amount of the lead in the new alloy? Just look at here guys. Whenever you have the allegations and mixtures sponsored, simply do like this. X is 80 kilometers and 80 kgs and divide that into 7:3 or 3:7, which is nothing but 3 plus 7 total 10 parts. So divide that 80 into 10 parts, 10 equal parts, which is nothing but one part is 80 kgs, 8 kgs. So 3 is nothing but 24 and 7 is nothing but 56. So in the X, we have lead and copper in this ratio. Next in Y, 50 kgs you need to divide in the ratio 7:3. 7:3 means again 10, which is nothing but 1 unit is 5. So 5 sevens are 35, 5 threes are 15. See, 35 plus 15 is 50, 24 plus 56 is 80. So they are mixed all this together. So we mixed, okay. What is the amount of the lead in the new alloy? Lead is nothing but just add the quantity of the lead, which is nothing but 59 kgs. Answer completed. Nothing you don't have to worry. So in sometimes in the irrigation mixtures, common sense and normal real-time exposure is important rather than the formulas. So I don't have to explain much about it. It's very simple problem. So that's why I explained it in a very quick manner. So if you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. And next, look into the some irrational equation oriented problems. So square root of 5 minus square root of 3 divided by square root of 5 plus square root of 3 is equal to a plus b square root of 15. What is the value of 2a plus 3b? So first we need to find the AB values, right? So in order to find the AB values, we need to convert this existent equation, that is A by B format, to a normal linear equation. So let's see how we can convert. It's nothing but rationalization. So rationalization is nothing but simply you have to multiply with the numerator. So square root of 5 minus square root of 3. See what will happen? A minus b into a plus b is nothing but a square minus b square. Square root will get cancelled. So denominator will become integer, right? So this is what you need to do. Make the denominator integer and try to convert into a square minus b square concept. That's it. So if I am dividing the denominator, I have to multiply the numerator as well. So root 5 minus root 3. So if I multiply these two, a square minus b square, so root 5 whole square minus root 3 whole square is nothing but root and square will get cancelled. So imagine that in the mind. Why? Because you are not school or intermediate students to write everything. So 5 minus 3 is the denominator. 5 minus 3 is nothing but 2. So what is the numerator concept? A minus b into a minus b, which is nothing but a minus b whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. A square is 5, b square is 3, minus 2ab means minus 2 root 5 root 3. So which is nothing but 8 minus 2 root 15 divided by 2. 2 will cancel this 4 times, 2 will cancel this 1 time. So the answer is 4 minus root 15. So this format is equal to a plus b root 15 format. So a value is 4 and b value is minus 1. Why? Because if I need to write a plus b, 4 plus minus 1 into root 5. So minus 1 is b value. So 4 2s are 8 minus 3 times minus 1 is nothing but minus 3. So answer is C, option C, that is plus 5. Okay, so here is very simple calculations. The TCS is recently asking a lot of simplification concepts as well. So please try to practice this type of equations and simple mathematics and approximations. This type of problems for sure, and even algebra formulas like a plus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube related questions, and everything they are asking in the recent TCS questions. Okay, so just look into the next problem. So I will talk about two problems and I will give you one problem as assignment for today. Okay, so let's dive into the problem. I would like to give this problem as your assignment question. Why? Because it says straight away linear equation solution oriented. I can solve it in within 40 seconds easily. So I am trying to give this as your assignment question. So try to comment on this question in this description of the video, and we will pick the top 3 commenters who solved it correctly, and we will try to give them the free access to our Extra Prime so that you can prepare for your TCS NQT easily. So this is the assignment question. Try to take a screenshot and I'll talk about the remaining 2 questions. Right. So I hope everyone took the screenshot and they start solving, or pause the video and try to solve it and comment in the comment section. Right. So this is the assignment question for this video. Let's look into the next question. A can do a work in a double time, then B, and B to do it, and B do the same work in the double time, then what C takes to do it. So again same, A is depending on B and B is depending on C. So I have to start with C, right? So I am assuming in the time and work, remember, you can't say it's like 100, 200, 300, right? Why? Because in the percentages it feels like good, but in the time and work, time, speed, distance, 100% concepts won't work properly. So you need to know where to take, where to skip. So here I need to skip the 100% concepts. Why? Because it's not anymore related to percentages oriented, right? So time and work is different. So I am saying C will take X days. So what they're saying? They're saying we can do it same work in double time. So if C is taking X days, B is taking 2X days, double the time, right? And next, A takes double the time than B. If B is taking 2X days, the double time is 4X. Simple. So the first two lines got over. I don't have to read them again. And if A, B together complete the task in 4 days. Guys, A is completing in 4x days, B is completing in 2x days. Together completing in 4 days means what is the two persons together work formula? Which is nothing but AB by A plus B, right? So just do that. 4 into 2 into x square. Why? Because 4 twos are 8 and x into x is x square. So just I have written like that. And A plus B, add these two, which is nothing but 4x plus 2x is nothing but 6x. So x will cancel this one time and this will cancel 3 times and 4 will cancel. So x is equal to 3. Why? Because 3 will go to the other side, right? So if x equal to 3, what is the question? You know how many days C alone can complete the work? X value is the C alone complete the work, right? So 3 days. See how simply we are doing the problems. Even the problem is too much lengthy also. So this is all about the approach, guys. You will get this type of approaches once you practice more and more problems. So this is how we designed our prime categories also. For example, aptitude. First, we will explain the complete theory on the different models, and then they have to go through the question answers. Then they have to go to the quiz, so that they got very familiar. And once they see in the examination, our prime members can easily do the problems in within seconds, rather than wasting a huge time on the simple problems, right? So simple problems you need to do it in very less time. Next problem, just look at here. A solid glass cube of side length 2 meters is placed inside a spherical globe, such that each corner of the cube touches the surface of the globe. What is the volume in the cubic meters of the region inside the globe but outside the cube? Okay, just look at here, guys. There is a cube. Just I am giving you the rough idea. Okay, so imagine this is a cube, and there is a spherical globe which is nothing but like this. Don't make it like a fun. Imagine like it is a circular one. Okay, so the globe is there. For example, I am writing the two-dimensional, and they inserted one cube. Cube is nothing but all sided are equal. So they inserted a cube like this. I have written in the two-dimensional only. In the two-dimensional it is called area. In three-dimensional it is called as volume. That's it. There is no difference. Okay. So they are asking what is the area, what is the volume inside the globe but outside the cube. So inside the circle, outside the square is nothing but this is the region you need to call it. In order to get in the two-dimensional, what we will do? We will find area of a circle minus area of the square. But when it is coming to the three-dimensional, it is called as volume of globe or sphere and volume of cube. Find and take the difference. Answer will be completed. And the globe is the bigger one. So globe minus cube we need to do. So again I am telling you all these type of problems is purely depending on the formulas you remembered for the mensuration two-dimensional and three-dimensional. There is no particular methods or anything. Frankly I am telling you the basic geometry and mensuration 2D, 3D they will ask, and all the formulas you need to by heart. There is nothing, no theory is required and no practice also required. Always practice is nothing but the ideology of the problem you need to know, and that's it. You can go with the formulas easy. So here, very simple. What is the volume of the globe or the sphere? Which is nothing but 4 by 3 pi r cube. And what is the volume of the cube? Which is nothing but a cube. For example, side is a. If you assume, okay. But just look at here. We need to find the radius of the here the globe and the side of the cube. Okay. See, a solid glass cube side is 2 meters. So the side of the cube they have given this. So the answer is 8. So one problem completed. The second problem is they have mentioned that globe is around the cube and each corner of the cube is touching the globe. So they indirectly said you have to find the radius of the circle. How we can find? It's very simple. Whenever the square is inside the globe and touching all the corners means the diagonal of the circle is equal to diagonal of the globe. It's very simple, right? So see, this is the answer. So what is the diagonal of the cube is nothing but a root 3. Okay, so this is the thing. A root 3, simply I can say, right? Root 3. Okay. So the diameter is nothing but a value is 2, root 3. So the diameter of the globe is nothing but 2 root 3. If the diameter is 2 root 3, what is the radius? Radius is nothing but divide by 2. So divide by 2 means 2 will cancel. So R value is root. So let's take the difference of VG minus VC. It's nothing but 4 by 3 pi root 3 whole cube minus 8. Root 3 whole cube is nothing but I can write it as 3 root 3. 3 cancel. So answer is 4 pi root 3 minus 8. And if I take 4 common, root 3 pi minus 2. So the answer is I think 4 common, option A. So this is how you need to do. There is no much explanation about it. Frankly, I am telling you all these about your formulas and its usages and the concepts behind the how to find the diagonal. If the case is like this, like you need to go through. For example, sometimes they will give uh, the square or the globe inside the square. So then the diameter will be the side of the square only. See, the diameter length will be equal to the side of the square. So based on these cases, you need to go with. For example, they will give radius. You need to find the side of the square. It's very simple. You have to double it. So it's all the cases you need to remember and the formulas you need to remember for this type of problems. And don't forget to comment on the assignment question, and we are giving the giveaway for the top 3 commenters so that you can start your preparation for the TCS. And you know already about our TCS, Prime Minister Prime, right? So grab this opportunity. And also I would like to say this, in order to get all the TCS hiring updates and any dates or any postponements or any related information about the TCS, we are going to push and post it in the Instagram channel. So try to grab this opportunity. And if you want to connect over us, please reach out to WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn, and Telegram channels. We are always here to help you guys. Thank you so much. This is the end of the session, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.